You may think the next step someone should take when they visit your website is obvious. The thing is, if you don't tell them directly, they won't take action. Let's look at 3 ways you can make your calls to action crystal clear and completely click-worthy. Hi, I'm Alli, and I help emerging entrepreneurs get their businesses up and running online with a standout brand and website. And one of the most important things that your website needs to do is motivate your viewers to take action. This is where a prompt, also known as a call to action or a CTA, comes into play. Your CTA is what tells someone what to do next. Usually you see these in the form of a button with the sole purpose of motivating your dream client toward working with you by asking them to take the next step. So you need to ask yourself these questions. What's my most desired outcome? And what's the end goal that I want to achieve? And then ask yourself, what specific action do you want your viewers to take to put them on that path toward reaching the end goal? Once you know what you want your call to action to do, the next thing you've got to do is make them great and effective. So here are 3 ways to make your CTAs click-worthy. The first thing you need to do is make it obvious. Be super clear with what you want your reader to do. Now is not the time to be mysterious or clever. I'm sure you've seen this kind of button before. For example, if you read a button that says, "Come on the journey," you really don't know where that button is going to take you. However, if the button says, "Join the group," you know exactly what you're signing up for. The second thing that you need to do is say what it is that you want. Don't beat around the bush or tiptoe around what it is that you actually want them to do by saying something like, "Want to give it a try?" Instead, give direct instructions like, "Get your free sample." And third, focus on the end result. Make your dream client want to click by letting them know what they'll get rather than what they need to do to get it. So don't just say subscribe or submit. Instead, focus on what they'll get when they click the button by saying something like download the planner or start my free trial. Be sure it's clear on every page of your website what step is next. This doesn't mean that you have to add a huge flashing buy now button on every single page. The idea is to know what next step you want your audience to take and then tell them. Lead them along the path toward working with you by telling them what the next step is. So determining your calls to action is just one thing that you can have set before you even start your website project. Click the video that's on the screen right now where I go over 4 other things that you can have nailed down before your project even starts. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I'll see you next time.